Hello, we are going to talk about the art of child raising today. Parenting and especially motherhood can be very diverse yet fulfilling experience. A mother is considered as the first guru. Even in the Vedic scriptures, the position of a mother is very much respected. The first of the seven different kinds of guru is a mother. The bond between the mother and the child is considered most pure. Motherhood starts even before the conception. To prepare oneself physically, emotionally, mentally, and spiritually to receive the gift in the form of a child. During pregnancy, start your training. This is the most valuable time to impart values to the child. For example, Prahlad Maharaj, Abhimanyu. Avoid unwanted talks, unhealthy foods and habits. God centered motherhood is not only a service to the child but also a great example and preaching to the society. The family is the main cell for the structure of human society, and as a women, we are keeping families united and raising future generations. As a mother, we start to learn to be selfless personal servants, adjusting ourselves totally to our child's needs. So, how do we start implementing this important role of a mother and at the same time not having the feeling of missing anything in our life? Let's look at few points. First, giving our time. Personally, taking care of child's needs and not passing on to others, especially during the formative years and when the child needs it the most. This will help them to grow with the heart full of beautiful childhood memories. Hug your child at least 5 to 10 times in a day. This simple act has a deep impression on child's psychology. Spend quality time playing with them, talking to them, cooking for them, and establishing a close bond which is very strong and genuine. Help your child to form a good steady habit, balance in eating time, sleeping time, play time, and family time. Second aspect is discipline. Discipline them accurately according to their age. That's why it is said, pain of discipline is better than pain of regret. Chanakya Pandit says, treat your child like a darling for the first 5 years. For the next 5 years, scold them whenever required. And by the age they become 16 years, treat them like your friend. Your grown up children are your best friends. Third aspect is do not try to download your expectation on your child. Every child has his or her own liking and interest. I couldn't become a doctor or a lawyer, so I want my child to do that. They are not there to become your unfulfilled dreams. They have their own too. Guide them to pursue their own dreams. They are not to showcase peace for us that we can show others and feel proud of. Don't use them to boost our egos. Fourth aspect is to let them blossom. Mold is used to give a thing a particular shape. We don't want to mold our children according to our own expectations. We should let them blossom naturally. It may have different shape than other flowers, but that unique nature makes it more attractive. Fifth aspect is not to burden them in competition with other kids. Each child has his or her own strength and weaknesses. Fan their strength and help them to overcome their weakness. Don't try to make them best in all their endeavors. Give them knowledge and values and let them take their own decisions. Sixth aspect is we should become ideal examples ourselves. We should walk our talk and lead an ideal life. For the child, their parents are the first role models. Set ideal example in our dealings, our habits, and our language. That is the best way to impart those values. Seventh aspect is teaching them soft skills. Teach them humility but not low self esteem. Teach them respecting others but not just externally good behavior. Teach them to respect all the jivas and not differentiate amongst anyone. It is great to have spiritual as well as material knowledge. They need them all. We should teach them not to follow anything blindly but be reasonable and be respectful. Eighth aspect is to love them but not pamper them and not to fulfill all their unreasonable desires. This is called vitamin N, meaning teaching them to accept no for their expectations which are unreasonable. It's very imperative to impart this higher wisdom and to digest failures and sustain through this time with higher wisdom. If not, then when they are faced with failures and challenges, they will succumb and be overwhelmed by situations. So, to conclude, no one can replace a mother's love. That is why it is said, God created mothers to give His own love to each and every living being. Child worship is more important than deity worship. These children are given to us by God. We must be careful to protect them in every way. So, to take each aspect of motherhood with utmost care and attention, remember, children will grow big very soon and their childhood will never come back again. Give them your best and leave the rest to Almighty God. Thank you.